So something horrible happened yesterday. If you saw the little Instagram post, you may know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you the damage right now, but I just started taking it apart already. This is the nose of the Datsun. It's dented in quite poorly. The entire nose creased about 90 degrees. On this side too, you can see that it's creased inwards. I'm not sure if I can fix this. I might have to get a professional. The rest of the front end is all right. This was bent in, but I was able to straighten it out. The grill was also bent, but I was able to straighten that out just with my hands because it's pretty pliable. You can see where it bent inwards. It got socked. The car got sandwiched in between two cars, but the worst damage is back here. This panel here, which I took off, is mangled, but I'm pretty sure I can hammer that out because it's steel. And the trunk is actually inward, so these are creases that aren't supposed to be here. And this was actually creased way inwards to the point where I couldn't get to this bolt. But I was able to hammer that out with just this piece of wood and a towel. I'm gonna keep going at it, take off all the stuff and straighten it out. So here I'm trying to reform this line. You can see that this was pushed in really badly. And if you follow this line, it goes straight and then it goes inwards. And then this is flipped downwards like this. So I'm trying to pull it back up and out using a flathead. I don't really have collision body tools. I just have some hammers and some wood and some flatheads. This is pretty flat. This side was pretty flat, but you can see there that it's bent down as well. That's supposed to be more upwards. So we're gonna hit that with some wood. There you go. You can see it's moving a little bit, but it's still so slanted. It's supposed to be upright, but it's like leaning over about 15-20 degrees. Now if I put this piece of wood on this edge, maybe I can hammer it outwards. Now that it's lifted up right a little bit, I can get access to this screw, which then I can unscrew the taillight. Now that the taillight's out, we can assess the damage here. That's not supposed to be creased. I'm going to straighten this out as much as I can and then primer it all up because I don't want this bare metal showing. See, that's creased there. This is creased. I'm gonna try to flatten this as much as I can and then we'll paint it. The right side tail light had a strip screw, which made it really hard to remove, but I was able to get it off. And after a lot of hammering, it's mostly straight and it's primered. So I had to mop the rear end back together, but everything looks pretty straight with everything on. Everything's bolted in. These are the new tail lights. I ended up just hammering back the old panel that was bent, and the license plate frame panel was also hammered back. This one was all right. I just needed to bend it right here. And the lights go on. Everything fits. Now let's move to the front. I tried to hammer back the hood, but it was so far gone that the more I hammer this to be straight out like this, it would introduce creases here. So I'm going to abandon the original hood. I got a spare hood. I've already done the Bondo work. I'm going to sand everything down. So I finished primering it. It's two different colors because I ran out of gray and I went to the store and they only had black. I should wear a glove. Now it's smooth. And I'm going to do that for the whole hood before painting it.
Do this light like this. Well, the wind is horrendous right now, but you don't want that much paint in one space. You just want to get the light dusting like this. This is a very big piece, so I'll continue to do this the whole way around.
That's it for this video. The entire Datsun is one shade of Rust-Oleum orange, which I'm very happy about. The crash was unfortunate, but shit always happens. Thanks for watching. Next video, I'm going to start on the rust repair for the floor. So that's gonna be good.